Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the House Divided campaign for you. So we were watching the Tennessee River campaign, however numbers were diminishing in that event, which is why we have switched over to the House Divided campaign, which has a few more people within it. We'll see that in a moment though, but for tonight's fight, the first round is going to be the Schoolhouse Ridge, followed up by the Washington Street. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like the support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So, regiments for today. On the CSA side, you have the Pickett's Brigade, Stonewall Brigade, 43rd Mississippi, the Irish Volunteer Brigade, 83rd Pennsylvania, New York Volunteers, 11th Mississippi, 20th New York, 9th Louisiana, and the 10th Tennessee, whereas on the Union side, you have the 42nd Pennsylvania, Hampton's Legion, Midwest Brigade, Hood's Division, 9th Corps, 19th Indiana, 7th Michigan, and the Shenandoah Regular. Something to note, the 10th Tennessee swapped sides for balancing, so they're on the Union side, appreciative of that. And with that being said, server pop for tonight is 382. Almost a full server, which is awesome to see. CSA right now outnumber the Union by 8. In terms of artillery, each side has the option. CSA taking 18, Union taking 14. So infantry in balance is going to be 3 in favor of the CSA side. And before the action gets too crazy, frontline reporters representing our Union perspective is TJ from the Hamptons Legion, and our CSA perspective, we have Flores from the 11th Mississippi, who's already dead. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. So, with that all being said, I have not seen this map in a while. And so it's good to see it, especially in the fall theming colors. It's a 12% ticket advantage to the attacking CSA side. CSA has the 6th Louisiana with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55, and the 13th Virginia with the option of the Springfield 55 Enfield, but also the Springfield 42. So CSA, at least half their team, has the option of the Buck and Ball. Meanwhile, the Union defense has the 32nd Ohio with the option of the Lorenz and the Springfield 61 and the 126th New York with the Enfield. This is already a very weird start to this match. Now, historically, CSA like going to this corner here, or that tree is at, where Union's not defending. Union's played a very forward defense. And the CSA that have pushed over here are kind of held back by the Union force. You got HD and 42nd PA taking shots towards the CSA, who have kind of gone around this team. Huge line there. Man, I was just watching a couple pub matches before this, and going from, 200 to this, it's awesome. 19th Indiana shifting over to this side as well. CSA starting to move through the woods here to potentially counter this. NYV shifting this way. Again, usually Union don't push out this far. The point is in the center of kind of the lane here. And I mean, Union might just be sitting over here to just try to completely avoid the CSA and make the CSA push them. But if CSA does early cap the point, then Union's going to have to eventually leave this area. Union right side, got the 7th Michigan, 10th Tennessee, Hampton's Legion, and the Midwest Brigade. Also up here for CSA, 11th Mississippi, 83rd, Pennsylvania, and you got some Pickett's Brigade guys over here as well. This is such a weird start to the match. I don't know how far Union can go up in this woods, because you never see Union fight over on this side of the woods. And as mentioned, you do have some CSA trickling onto the point. Coco, that's a name I haven't seen in a hot minute. 20th New York, their guys are there. Meanwhile, a little further behind, you got the IVB, the 43rd Mississippi, near point. And then further left, you got 9th Louisiana and Stonewall Brigade. So with CSA movements into the woods, kind of surrounding them, Union's forced to back off. A early cap here is, I think a good idea for CSA, because, Union clearly has chosen this area of the map to be the area they want to fight in this wood area. Because, I mean, regardless of where CSA approaches to try to get in, it's going to be open field, and Union's going to be inside some cover. So that could be the intent behind Union's move here. It is a forward defense, but CSA will early cap. This is going to force Union to retreat back to the lane to try to retake the point. Black timer stopped. Gold timer has started of 20 minutes. If CSA holds for the 20 minutes, they win the game. Union, though, has the 20 minutes to retake the point. And if Union's down on tickets when they retake the point, then they will regain tickets so that they're even with the CSA in terms of tickets. So Union starting to react to this. You want to generally move pretty quick if you're the defending team to retake the point. You want that black timer continuing. Your goal as a defender is to get the black timer down to 0. And one day to do that is just by letting the clock keep ticking down, preventing early caps from happening. HD and 42nd PA have started to shift this way. Meanwhile, it looks like IVB and 43rd. Actually, it's just IVB and 20th New York that are holding directly on the point. Generally, if you're an attacker, you want to try to, especially if you're going to cap this early in the match, you want to try to make this as bloody as possible. An early cap, on top of holding it and possibly winning the game, a huge goal of an early cap is to bring everyone's tickets down. Nice CSA already shot, by the way. But goal early cap is to bring everyone's tickets down while having that black timer not move down at all. So you want to try to hold these as long as you can. You can see the rest of the CSA team is slowly starting to back up the IVB and 20th New York here. 9th LA to the left, Pickett's Brigade in the center here. Stonewall Brigade pushing up on the left side. And meanwhile, you have more Unions starting to counter. HL and 7th Michigan in the open Midwest as well. Unions getting close, not charging. Now they are.
You're on your left. PB on your left.
So Union's starting to take the point back. They are slightly down on tickets. CSA somewhat keeping their distance. NYB reinforcing where SB was just wiped. And so Union lines inching forward, trying to slowly push CSA off. Union's got a nice line here. CSA is all crunched up on the road because they're trying to get cover, and Union just spreading out very nicely, shooting into a tiny area. CSA is not going to be able to combat that, at least very effectively, even though Union's a little blommed up in that line. Rip those guys there at the couple team kills, it looks like. But, you know, that can happen sometimes with artillery. So, good move by the Union side, reacted very quickly to the CSA early cap. The whole Union team is pushed out of the woods. 11 Mississippi, only CSA group, at least near the point. They're just getting some nice flanking shots. But so far, the start of this match, hugely successful for the CSA side. You forced Union out of the position where they wanted to initially be. You've taken great ground that CSA always wants to take on this map. And, you know, you brought tickets down a little bit without killing any of that black timer. So good start. It looks like no flags were lost either on both sides. Be more of a concern for CSA since they were pushed off the ground. Union immediately leaving the point, not wanting to set out in the open field. 11 Mississippi immediately falling back. Good on their part. Oops will overstay. They're welcome at times, and they can pay a price for it. 11 Mississippi will not pay that price today. But most of the Union team forming up in the woods. I assume they're going to face CSA. A little crunched up there, but the bushes provide some visual cover. 9th Corps, 10th Tennessee, 7th Michigan, Midwest as well. I mean, they're still up on the lane, trying to keep the point capped. Although it looks like they're starting to pull off. Union guys, main spawns all the way up on top of the hill here. It's a nice little overview of the battlefield here. Fortunate, unfortunate, depending on who you ask, but this whole area is trees in real life, so you can't really overlook the Schoolhouse Ridge from the Boulevard Heights position, which it'd be kind of cool to do that in real life, but you can't complain when you can hype up Maryland Heights and overlook all of that. So now we got a shootout. 40 seconds. It's a long line. Holy crap. And again, Union just keeping the distance, keeping it a shootout. I wouldn't be surprised if CSA just pushed forward again and early capped. Because if Union's going to leave the point to try to just, in a sense, half turtle from CSA and avoid them, you might as well just keep early cap, bringing them out. I mean, both sides lost about a fourth of a stage there, which isn't a lot. But if you keep early capping over and over and over, you'll bring Union down eventually. And even though Union was able to regain a lot of tickets after retaking the point, as long as you're keeping even with the defenders as an attacker, you're doing perfectly fine. Just because of how those final stages work. Defenders have last stand, no more respawns, attackers have final push. infinite spawns, but the clock will drop down to a few minutes. But it's infinite spawns versus no more spawns, and that's a huge advantage to the attacking side. And if you both hit the final stage at the same time, that's just huge. So Pickett's Brigade, also pretty dang big line here, pushing up with 9th Louisiana to their side. Union starting to copy them from the opposite direction, holding on point, making sure it's contested. Left side, you got 83rd, Pennsylvania, IVB, the furthest forward, and then Stonewall Brigades off to their left. Meanwhile, some CSA trying to move up the hill. Union inching their way forward. They're in a defilade, which can help, but NYV is going to have a nice little flank on them. I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes when you're flying around and spectating, but any slight elevation change can have huge impacts on stuff. I mean, if you just look from, who's a 40 seconds view, you can barely kind of see these CSA guys. So that's why they're kind of inching forward here, so that they're visible. Well, look at NYV. Here comes the flank. Not hitting as many as I thought they would. There they go. I was like, holy. CSA left, inching forward a little further. Again, trying to just get close to that Union line. IVB starting this. They're going to push up near the road and get up down the road, really. Again, slightly deflated on that front. 42nd is getting surrounded right now, and the rest of the Union team needs to get involved. And best bet would probably be to flank IVB, which you do have HL starting to cycle this way. A lot of Union still holding back Midwest behind HL.
They're right there.
SB aiming this way already. Whew. 40 seconds backing off in the distance. HL's going to charge this.
You ain't racing shit, bitch.
Put down your boomstick, please.
Hunter, no! I have a boop. Boop. You booped. You got booped.
And good recognition from 83rd, Pennsylvania, IVB, and the road side to help out. The CSA left. They get HL's flag down. That's a huge flag down. Union's down a significant amount of tickets. Midwest is now indecisive. And they're going to pull out. They're very much outnumbered there. Now, the unfortunate thing for Union is even though they're down a significant amount of tickets, CSA pushing through the point there, they will tap it. And so Union will have 20 minutes to retake the point and a chance to regain those tickets again. 11 Mississippi pushing out of the woods. They could get some flanks. But CSA, really well done. They've been moving as a team outside of initially spreading out, at least when we cut to the battlefield view when half the team went here and the other half was in the woods. But really since then, CSA's really grouped up. They've moved as one singular unit, essentially, outside of individual groups like IVB, going up to early cap initially. But they've really moved together. Union hasn't been as together, especially a moment ago. And as a result, Union's getting picked apart, defeated in detail. And CSA is threatening to push Union off the field. But Union main spawns starting to churn down the hill. Nice Union arty shot. That's what Union needs there. It's a huge hold from CSA. Pickett's Brigade. I like the little wheel they did. They went up and got a flank. They could have shot, but they charged in to assist, and that helps clean it up. That's, again, a huge hold there. Union guys trickling forward. That's 42nd and HD. At least able to get some shots, but Union's just being defeated in detail right now.
Very slight right oblique.
Union's got to form back up. CSA has really prevented that, but Union's also just charging in.
At the ready, at the ready, at the ready.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
And they're just gonna go. Union, I don't like this. I mean, they are bringing their 2 flags. Union's starting to leave the woods as well. You have CSA in the woods with 11 Mississippi, I think, at the most extreme spot. But Union's actually, you know, they're getting a foothold on the road. Compliments to them so far. 83rd PA is going to push in, or PVI, sorry. They're going to push in. You know, Union just seemed a little weak. That's why I was concerned about the charge. But I guess I never realized how many CSA guys were on this left side. And Union's taking the road, which is going to allow their main spawns to get down here uncontested. CSA starting to turn face that way. NYB in the front.
He's dead. Keep going. He's dead.
So CSA's got to watch out for their flags that they have up here. And it looks like Union's going to be able to retake the point. Really well done there. It didn't look good initially, but they pulled it off. HL running out trying to get their flags. Maybe keep a CSA flag down as well.
There's a Rambo. What the fuck?
He looks so cute up there.
You look cute. And you're dead.
Oh, my asshole.
And you're also dead.
So good little side/rear charge from HL. They win and get a CSA flag down. They prevented 2 CSA flags from getting back, which is huge. And Union's immediately gunning it to this corner so the CSA can't get a foothold.
Excuse me,
Shut the fuck up.
And CSA is going to be forced back there. Union retakes. They regain tickets.
Shoot. Shoot. Gotta keep out.
I mean, props to Union there. CSA, though, is going to have to reform. Now, with those 2 flags down, 5-minute despawn timer on that. And so CSA can eventually get them back. But what I really like is you got Midwest and Hampton's Legion here holding on top of them. Now, this is where Union originally held, and maybe that's their plan to reset to that position. But they're holding on top of CSA flags, preventing them from getting those flags. That means half the CSA team is going to have to spawn at main instead of spawning, you know, in the line with the rest of their team. It's going to make it difficult for the CSA side to push, do any major offensive. Now, they could still do it, right? Union's kind of split up right now. Who was that? Couple CSA skirmishers still alive here from Pickett's Brigade. That's awesome. Tennessee forcing them out. But yeah, I mean, time is, CSA is doing pretty fine with time right now. So I mean, they can wait a little bit if they want for those flags to despawn. I mean, they could also just straight up charge that woods again, try to take it. Which someone is being a brave little guy here. George Whoosh. Zach is trying to shoot him, but missed the first pistol shot, and he's too far away now. So good on him to get that flag out. But moves like that can be risky too. I mean, you lose 5 tickets. When you die out of line, that's one thing, but that 5-minute timer, if you pick up a flag and get shot, that 5-minute timer resets. So, huge risk there, but get the flag out there. CSA starting to shift from the right side of the map to their left. Union should have visibility of the position. Yeah, that makes sense.
I see potential. The beehive, that's what it's called.
But Union should be able to shift. They already are. And I mean, they only need 1 person and at least something officer corps to spot things out.
Higgins, you're wearing a beehive.
But I won't be surprised if CSA just guns it straight into the woods there to get the flag. Or they might try to outflank around and then crush in from the side. I mean, there's plenty of options here for the CSA side. Union in the woods shifting further north.
Nope, not
What the fuck? Stroke.
How dare you?
Somebody's stroking it.
I had a stroke mid-sentence.
Roger that. Thank you, pro gamer.
So if they're moving there, it makes sense that the Union left is pushing up to take the spot that they were just in. CSA all grouped up now, starting to, some are moving further to the north. IVB most outside position. SBs to their left. It's going to be a little harder for a frontal assault for the CSA side if they do decide to go at it at this point, since Union's had good movement. Both sides about to hit engaged in a second. Not literally.
Farm the line.
Pile the bodies for sandbags. Where are they, my lord? The lord is dead. Oh, dear.
On the line in front.
Yeah, 30 minutes is hit. About a third of the way is gone through. If you're trying to keep a consistent pace as an attacker, you want to hit the defenders down to engage by the 30-minute mark. And I mean, that's the crazy thing, too, is between the two early caps that the CSA side has, Union's regained, like, I'm trying to make up a number. It's been a good amount. It's like 2/3 of a morale stage to 3/4 of a morale stage Union's been able to regain. So, I mean, CSA's had a good game. It's just Union's able to regain those tickets. I almost wonder if that second counterattack was a good idea. But, I mean, CSA was engaging the Union there. They brought them down a little bit at least. But that can be the downside of an early cap. Especially if the defenders are down. But looks like that CSA flag that was down most likely despawned. So CSA has their flags. And CSA, at least for now, spreading out. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, I haven't seen Schoolhouse Ridge in a while. Last time I saw Schoolhouse Ridge, it was a few months ago, but that whole weekend, every event I watched played Schoolhouse Ridge or the Conquest map for this, which I think it's Valley. And so saw it 6 times in a row. And that was just not it. So Union's the first to hit engage. NYV looks like they're the ones to make that happen.
Ball paste on your feet.
And so we'll see, but CSA does have a group starting to shift back towards that right side. Here's their artillery, by the way. We'll see who's over here quickly. It's Stonewall Brigade guys, IVB and 50 West there. Meanwhile, Union already on the opposite side. Some Union have fallen back to the point, I think, to mirror these CSA skirmishers. But Union artillery, no shot. Tall Gray on the gun, ain't no way. Got 42nd PA gunners over here, and then really far away, you got HL gunners and some Midwest gunners as well. So, you got a CSA company moving down to the corner. No flag there. Meanwhile, CSA splitting in two. Half their team, or really a third of their team, is sitting there. He's shooting it out with a lot of the Union that are still staying put in the woods. That CSA group moving is drawing a lot of Union attention. But here comes main CSA push on the Union right. Pickett's Brigade and Stonewall Brigade in front. Midwest and 7th Michigan looking to hold.
Take out the flag! Take out the flag!
Let this group make its charge for it.
Charging! Get ready!
Brace, gentlemen, brace.
Boys!
They don't touch us all,
And a little burst there from HL. Stops that initial push from PB and SB. Flags at risk. NYV flanking on the other side. They're going to go in, but now CSA going in a little scattered. Union already even gets involved there.
She's gone to
And fear no darkness. Hey, where are you looking? Where are you looking? Wrong way.
Oh shit! Snap! Be careful! Snap! Be careful!
Hold this log, HL. We kill your friend. Oh, there's like your scoreboard, bitch. Scoreboard. Got him. Hey.
The Union gets a hold. A couple IVB guys charged in there at some point as well. They do get a flag down, but outnumbered at this point. Although you got some more CSA reinforcements rolling in. 83rd Pennsylvania, but Union forces are inching their way closer. 42nd PA starting to approach this side.
Somebody pick his flag up.
How you doing? Still coming?
Yeah, it's my exact reaction. They're still coming. But they should be able to hold this with 42nd PA collapsing in.
It's time for you to die!
Well, you're dead now, boy.
And they're going to countercharge upward, get a CSA flag. That flag's been down for a hot minute. And CSA will pull back into the woods. Good hold on Union's parts. Ticket's still fairly even. Time is starting to become a real concern if you're the CSA side. Real concern. 20th New York, that's the skirmishers over here. A couple of other guys as well, but mostly 20th. I mean, that's the thing, right? You want to hit the defenders down to engage by the 30-minute mark. You want to hit them to take in losses at that next stage by the 20-minute mark. I mean, we're halfway through that, between 30 and 20. It's 25. Quick maths. Like 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Anyways.
Do they realize we're here?
Love of Mississippi taking some shots. I mean, CSA's gotten Union down a fourth of a stage in 5 minutes, roughly. That's not a fast enough of a pace. But Union completely pulls off that right side. That flag will be retrieved momentarily. But, I mean, it looks like Union is reacting because CSA has a regiment shifting this way. IVB on this front. And maybe CSA is trying to get formed up on this side of the map. I mean, the initial early cap, Union didn't really contest, but that second time the CSA pushed from here, it worked real well for them. And that's why it was huge that Union kind of ran over here to stop this. More CSA are starting to shift. Looks like they're all trying to get to this corner. Meanwhile, 19th Indiana for Union is going to try to stop, but they're trickling.
Bro, you missed like 3 shots down the road, coming down the road.
Oh shit, that's friendly. Don't
They're trickling in, they're just trickling in.
A lot of the Union guys holding down in the forest there. I mean, 9th Corps, 7th Michigan, on top of 19th are pushing in. But it's not going to be enough, I don't think, especially now that more CSA reinforcements arrive. Pickett's Brigade on the road.
All right, boys. Here we go, boys. Boys, get up here. Go and fight.
Come on, B Company, knock him down. That's the 3rd damn time.
And you're still alive, Bill. You lost your hat, though. Put that hat on. Secure your fucking cover.
So, rest of CSA shifting this way. Union starting to react, running little whirlpool circles. It's raining. 9th LA, 83rd. And Stonewall shifting that way. Last to leave the woods for CSA, NYV. And then you got 11th Mississippi moving out that way. Alright, we'll see if Union can have a good idea for defense here. Now, they're starting to fall back a little bit. Maybe just keep distance from CSA. Hope they take it slow again. You're just trying to kill time if you're Union here. And it looks like they're just holding behind these defilades. Visible to CSA artillery, but
One-man spacing, gentlemen.
the odds that it can wipe a whole team in one shot, probably pretty low.
Let's go. Back line. Back line.
Back it up. Back it up. Back line.
Hey, turn around. Guys in the front.
40-second back line. 40-second back line. 40-second, back it up.
So, Union's got themselves set up, keeping a couple guys on point from 10th Tennessee. So that's a little longer for CSA to retake. And it looks like IVB and 20th New York are going to be the ones to go over. Mostly IVB, though. And, I mean, CSA's slightly up on tickets right now, but there is really no downside to... I mean, every time we've seen the counterattack, CSA has been up a good amount of tickets and Union's been able to regain. I mean, but as it stands right now, I think the CSA's concern is time. And so early capping, even though it might suck that Union's going to regain tickets for a 3rd time, it's probably necessary at this point. Because Union's played a pretty good game so far, especially in terms of time. So CSA starting to make a lot of movements out of their defensive position. And it looks like they're going to move their early cap point. Midwest HL holding in the woods there. Here comes CSA. That's big numbers here.
SB on the line, facing the north. Take aim north, straight down my line. Steady.
Oh my, look at that. Union's going to push forward. They know they have to contest this. They're charging from all sides here. Union initially getting closest. Little creek here. Union not charging up top. CSA make a hold, and they're probably gonna push up to the snake fence, and they're gonna get great flanking shots on the Union. CSA holding point, and they do early cap. 12-minute gold timer because Union's in engage instead of battle ready. And Union maybe realizing they're about to get pincered are charging forward here, trying to at least get something out of this, but CSA's got the road.
Tactical withdraw. Tactical withdraw.
So Union wins on that part. They do get a CSA flag down, but Union lost theirs in the process. The CSA hit on the flank / rear side, and they're going to turn around and try to push in.
Back to point, boys. Straight north.
Although CSA's got the ground, a lot of numbers. Union's trickling.
Shoot that flag!
Take a step.
What are these two flags doing there? Oh, 7th Michigan. Perspective is everything, and you'd think that even me up here would be able to see everything, but no, I miss things. Charge is actually fairly close. CSA still's got the numbers, though. No flags, surprisingly, down.
Countercharge the rest of them! Countercharge the rest of them! There's only a couple!
Let's go, boy. Come on, get it out, get it out.
And CSA will hold, bringing Union down to taking losses again. Union, again, they're going to regain tickets out of this, but it's a question of how high are they going to regain, if they can even retake the point, which I guess that's another question. But, I mean, they've been able to retake the point twice, so you would maybe anticipate to do it again. Union pinching from both sides. CSA right being hit first.
Dirty boys, push in with me. I'm charging, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, B Company. Hold the right side of the line, boys.
Get in there, boys. Get in there. No, James.
Yeah, come on.
You can see Union starting to win further down the road. Points starting to head back in Union's favor.
Lower to the Tokugawa Shogun. Lower to the Tokugawa.
Hey, Yankee, jump.
Lower to Uchida. Get your bail. Get in the fucking melee. We're over the second fence. Break that. They hit the second fence.
Hold it.
Damn. My ninth already.
Come on.
This is just a general melee.
Oh, I got a club for somebody.
SB, over here! SB, over here!
Charge is starting to dwindle out there. CSA needs to protect their flags. You don't want to lose them and kill another couple minutes off the clock trying to reform. Still kind of a draw here, but it looks like Union's starting to take it, especially as the main spawns are trickling in. And here's the last little thrust towards CSA flags.
I eat you for breakfast. I'll stack you up as a fucking body bag. I'll build a house out of you. I'll build a house out of you. I'm gonna gut you alive. Should not be that loud.
Oh, Union boys.
But CSA gets the flags out. Good on them. Union will retake, regaining about almost a third of a morale stage there. But, I mean, CSA is going to hit Union down to taking losses by the 20-minute mark. Good on them. Union might continue pushing to try to cut them off and not let them take this corner. I mean, you can see when CSA takes this corner, they're in a very good spot. Every time they've taken this corner, they've been able to push on will. Granted, Union hasn't fiercely defended the point when CSA's made a push. Like, they'll push in after CSA takes the point, but when CSA has this ground, it's very advantageous for them. And that's why Union looks like they're going to try pushing down the road here. Try to push them out again. That was a Union already team kill.
Oh, that's me for now.
That was
I
not.
don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Why can't you get out of the fucking road, you little goofy?
Holy crap! That's beautifully timed with Union about to hit the line.
This bush is
Get up.
compromised.
Get up.
I'm leaving. This bush is compromised.
Get the flag up.
Spread the flags out.
So Union halts, and they're pulling back. Black timers continued.
Oh my god, I spawned in the arty fire. Holy shit.
Let's go, PB, across the road. Let's go.
Let's go.
So Union probably realizing they aren't going to take it. There's a couple CSA guys there. Make it a little difficult to push across, that's for sure. And Union's going to full back. Full back. We're not watching football.
Where the fuck am I? You guys
Man. Sound like me walking up Maryland Heights. Union already gets another nice shot in there, but I mean, Union, again, they're playing a time game. They're trying to kill the clock here. I mean, it's a good way to play the map as it is, as it stands right now. CSA is probably just going to go up and retake the point again. Because what else are you to do? I mean, if they charge through and try to get Union out, Union's just going to keep falling back.
Devin, in that line.
Yeah.
Right side of the line. You're on the left side.
So CSA's formed up, sending forward a couple 20th New York guys. Looks like they're going to be the guys on top of the Cephas and Click Clack. It's just a natural decay. You need more than 3 people to start decap, and there it goes. Union should, I think, send a couple guys forward, because you want to keep this black timer ticking as long as possible. And it seems like it's going to be an inevitability that CSA is going to early cap that point, because that's what they've done the whole game. And so Union should probably send a couple guys up to at least contest this, to kind of just draw this out a little longer. Draw out that clock moving down. I know Union doesn't want to put themselves in a position where CSA can get good shots on them, or rather on point. But, I mean, just, you don't have to send a lot of guys forward. Even if you delay it by like a minute or two. Like, there we go. Good moves on Union part. Although, it looks like this is maybe more of a team effort. That's 42nd PA shifting forward. 19th Indiana shifting up behind. Right side of the woods, Midwest and HL. They've been kind of here for Union the whole time. Meanwhile, CSA is all starting to push forward as well. They already have a group further forward skirmishing it out.
You see it. Take aim. Steady. Get your load.
So Union still keeping distance / in cover. Union line starting to push forward though. And I mean, it looks like they're probably going to kill about 4-ish minutes with this. Since the last early cap, PB, 43rd Mississippi up, but here comes the Union team. They're pushing on all sides right now.
We need help on the left.
Keep going. Good. He's dead. Keep going.
CSA early cap, 7-minute counterattack since the Union defense isn't taking losses now. Chaos on all fronts. CSA initially win on the left, but reinforcements from Union make it more even. Union's winning on the right. They're going to cut in, but CSA's got numbers on the road.
Help.
Get over, Higgins, get over. Get your pokey stick.
And so CSA is going to win that charge. Man, these counterattacks have really stayed consistent. CSA will early cap. They'll win the first charge, and then Union goes in and pushes CSA out. Which, It's always surprising that that second charge works for Union, because Union's a lot more organized on the first charge, but you could also say CSA is maybe a little disorganized more on those second charges too. I mean, Union's been able to keep their flag up. Same with CSA throughout the whole thing, and I think CSA sees this. They're going to start pushing forward. IVB mostly. This could really help CSA with this hole, but only IVB pushed in there, and... oh, hello! Flank from 11 Mississippi. It looks like they were probably that group up skirmishing. And the horse is dead. So, nice idea there from IVB and 11 Mississippi. Liked it a lot, but flags in a pick-upable place for Union. CSA didn't help reinforce that. CSA's up by a fourth of a stage again. Doesn't matter. Couple more CSA guys from 11 Mississippi still alive. They ended up getting like 3 or 4 flags down there, but they're picked up. And I mean, that charge doesn't hurt you either, because CSA's up by so many tickets. And if CSA loses, you know, if CSA's going to lose the point, they want to lose a bunch of tickets so Union can't regain as many. Oh my goodness, Tograve just fired that shot and killed like 12 Union guys right there. That was such a beautiful shot, though. Here comes Union. Oh my, that was a CSA already shot.
Charge him, charge him, charge him. Fuck you. Virginia! Viva la France! Viva la France!
Fall back, flags.
Union streamlining in from their main spawn. You can briefly see it on the left side. Meanwhile, CSA, on the other hand, they have not that many trickling in from main spawn, but probably waiting on flags.
Mozo?
Silly Yankee. Tricks are for kids. Tricks are for kids. Silly Yankee.
Come here, boys.
Get up on point, get up on my bayonets and get in there, boys.
Union flags have slowly been stepping further and further back. Union looked like they were gaining a little initial ground, but CSA now starting to push Union back. Union still trickling in. Main spawn wave pushing in though. CSA is getting a foothold. Great already shot by Union. Gets those flags down. Going to stop a couple respawns. 3 minutes on the counterattack.
Fuck you, Yank. You're dead. Oh, you're gonna be dead too now, boy. Come here, bud. You're dead. Charge him out. You're dead. I want those.
This is absolutely insane how long this charge has gone on for.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Look at the amount of bodies.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Yankee, motherfucker.
You Yankee boys are idiots. Get back. Go away.
Had to get a screenshot. Oh my goodness. CSA though have been able to keep hold the whole time. 2 minutes on the counterattack. Still the charge is going.
Nice. Nice try.
Some Union guys not going directly at it, starting to try to go up around.
Brace, boys, brace.
But they get shot down. The CSA's kind of had a foothold here, and I mean Union main spawns are trickling in too. CSA holds for a minute 20. They win the game.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Some Union already shots could be key right now to change this. There's a good one. There's another great one. Exactly what you want to see there.
These Union nerds. These Union nerds. Kill these Union nerds. Kill these Union nerds.
Alright, that arty shot might have been a team kill. Alright, CSA wave is pushing through, but look at what those arty shots did. Union's starting to push a little ground here.
Sorry. I killed somebody.
Get this man.
Get your moves. Shoot that guy with the sword. He's dead.
You ruined the day! You hit my bird with the bat! No! Get that officer!
Union pushed CSA back, in part due to those Union arty shots, points teetering. Union flags pushing into the point. CSA needs more bodies and 14 seconds to win the game on point. Holy crap. What a match. I mean, that was amazing. That was phenomenal. I mean, both sides played that pretty well. Union pushed up to the woods initially, which I didn't see because I was doing the intro sequence of CSA. It looked like CSA was mostly pushing that way, and then they saw Union had left the left side wide open, and they just pushed that way, took it, and then from there they were able to. What is going on with the victory screen? They were able to. Yeah, CSA went into the woods, saw the other side was open, went there, and then every time that CSA was able to take that left tree on the Union defensive line, they were just able to push up and early cap the point, and that's exactly how they need to play the game. Union would have just kept backing up and keeping distance with the CSA. That's what you got to do if you're the Union side to keep that clock ticking down, because it was very much a time game. But CSA just kept early capping, so that time no longer became an issue, and then they just outright held it for the end of the match. A lot of casualties, very great. We'll see you all shortly for the second round. And here we are to start our second round, the Washington Street. Something that's interesting is that there's no bayonets allowed this round, so that should be something to watch. But server pop right now is 379. CSA up by 8 on the Union side. In terms of artillery, Union doesn't have that choice. CSA does, and CSA is not taking any. So, infantry imbalance, as we see it, is 9-man advantage to the CSA side. This is a 3% ticket advantage to the attacking CSA side. Not a whole lot, and Union's playing aggressive here. Normally they like to hold back a little further, but they're going to try to cut the CSA off. And as you hear them down there, they have the bucket ball. The 3rd Maryland Regiment for Union has the option of the Springfield 55 and the 1842 Springfield. So Union's got bucket ball, and they have the 87th Ohio with the option of the Lorenz and the Springfield 55. CSA has the 22nd Virginia with the Lorenz and the Enfield, and the 3rd South Carolina with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 61. So 42nd PA and 19th Indiana pushed up on the Union left, engaging 11 Mississippi, Pickett's Brigade, and buck and ball is being shredded that way. CSA like to go on the other side of the map. SB pushing center. They're going to get a nice flank on 19th Indiana there. Hopping over, though. HL Midwest. They've been sticking together a lot tonight. 7th Michigan mixed with them as well. Kind of hunkering down that Union right. 83rd Pennsylvania starting to shift around them. And you have some CSA really going out for the flank, that being NYV. But hectic start to the match here. Jeez Louise. 9th Louisiana in there as well. This is... what the heck. IVB right there flanking. But Union's trying to use the buck and ball to their advantage. 3% ticket advantage on this map is not a huge advantage whatsoever. And seen numerous times where the Union has played a very, very aggressive defense and it's worked in their favor just because they have that buck and ball. And that's going to do well for you. But Union's starting to hide a little more as they're just being shot from multiple sides. It looks like maybe HT and 9th Corps was here as well. I mean, with a huge line, everyone's kind of merging in with each other. But what's fascinating is, I mean, NYV is completely behind the whole Union team. I mean, generally how this match goes, Union left likes to hold over here. Union right likes to hold up here, and CSA just kind of hits those. But, I mean, The opposite of that. 40 seconds going to be caught off guard.
Light him up.
Light him up, boys. Light him up, boys. Light him up.
Somebody watch our back.
I'd be crapping my pants a little if I were Union. I would not expect CSA to be right there.
Watch out. They're in this backyard.
So, Union's completely falling back. CSA, you got a huge wave pushing out of their main spawn. Union's completely falling back on the left side. That did not end up working out for them. Union down almost a fourth of a morale stage to start. But NYVs are going to get shot down. They don't have a flag with them, though, so it's not too much of a concern if they get wiped. And it looks like they're spawning in with the 83rd. So, now things have kind of settled down. Back to what we would, or what I would consider anyways, a normal match. IVB, first to go. They're going up and over this fence.
I keep trying to
The strong soldiers of the Confederacy here.
Bayonet skin system.
And 9th LA, except for the Commodore Cleveland, working it out there. It's actually, I've been watching this. It's on Amazon Prime anyways. It's the men who built America, and the first episode was on Vanderbilt, and they kept calling him the Commodore. It was kind of awesome. I've seen that show years ago, but it's a nice show. I like the historical documentaries where they like have, it's kind of like live action in a sense. Like they have extras with people playing people. It's like they did a Grant series. It was 3 episodes as well. That was real good. But that is not that, or that is not this, rather. 11th Mississippi Pickets Brigade pushing up in a defilated, or I guess a downhill position, countering 42nd and HD. CSA basically has control of the point, which is in the center row here, right outside this house. Usually, used to be some house fighting, but not too much anymore since you can't spawn people in. Or rather, flag bearers can't be in the house, that's probably the right way to word it. But this Union right, 9th Corps, 10th Tennessee, Midwest Brigade, 7th Michigan, HL. I mean, a good number of groups. I mean, IVB and 20th New York are on point. They are capping. That's a little faster than natural decay.
He said melee mode.
And HL is going to push out here on NYV.
We're coming up. Get ready.
Oh yeah, we're coming up.
Come on, boys. 2 and 18. 2 and 18. 2 and 18.
Fuck your corpse.
Yes.
You shit, Wolf. I'm sorry to tell you.
Charge him,
Oh,
boys.
there
Charge
goes
him,
another
boys.
member of the 42nd. Oh, there goes another member. Oh, there goes another. Oh, there goes another. Oh, there goes another. Oh, there goes another. Oh, there goes another.
Get up and over that fence, boys. Get up and over that fence.
Oh, he died as well. Oh, he died.
So Union making pushes center side as well. Midwest, more focused on this way with some 9th Corps. You can shoot through that fence.
CB's down, no.
And so CSA will early cap being up by a lot of tickets. Accidental or not, I mean, that's a little surprising to see. But, I mean, based on what we saw last map, I mean, the thing is, Union, like, this area is inbounds for CSA. Union could fall back past their main spawn right here, down here, which is out of bounds for CSA. Maybe CSA is thinking that Union's going to play a very conservative match like we saw last round. And so they just want to early cap to keep bringing the Union out in the open. Who cares if tickets are even? Again, same exact logic on last map, it's just different map. So, oh man, CSA is just getting completely overwhelmed over here, but it's not like it matters too much anyways for CSA since the priority is the point. 20 minutes on that. And I'm sure Union will appreciate them being able to regain tickets. And I mean, Union with having buck and ball, it might be a little easier of a time for them to push through, but of course we'll see until it happens. You never know. Low house.
Move it up, boys. Move it.
I want to see. Imagine being in one of these houses during the battle here. This house has an interior. And it's really funny that the blanket is just a super large pillowcase. I love the beds. It's the funniest thing. So, looks like HL pushed up, trying to get on NYV's flank to get a flag down for a moment, but NYV is going to hold. Union about to hit the engage, but again, doesn't matter. Midwest, and rather just 7th Michigan, apologies. Shooting it out. The Union hasn't made a concerted effort as a team to the point yet. It's just a side note, CSA artillery would normally be over there. You can see the little readout. They have a readout up there as well, a little harder to see. Actually, let me look. Yeah, both of those batteries are operational.
Sauce, back behind.
The tents and this fence are not bulletproof.
Top of the road.
So 11 Mississippi getting on a little flank. I mean, based on how the round's gone so far, time is probably not as much of a concern as last round. Tickets are probably going to be where the important stuff is at.
Northeast, they're on that hill. We're concentrating our fire.
We'll see.
Concentrate fire.
I'm too high to concentrate right now.
We're gonna keep firing.
So, I mean, I would have really expected Union to make a move out here, charge through. I mean, CSA is decently spread out. I mean, they have a lot of guys. They're not going to clump up, that's for sure. I would assume Union would make a push out this side. That was a heck of a volley. Most of those shots probably hitting maybe the house. You can kind of see, but looks like they're just taking shots and falling back. Union main spawn charging in, though. HL and Midwest on 83rd.
I'm gonna fuck your corpse. 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 Anyone else want to get their corpse fucked?
And I mean, NYV a little further back, getting some nice shots in that. Union charge is going to be held there. 7th Michigan in the center. Going to push in. Man, looks like we're finally going to see this Union left side push forward. That's 42nd. They've got numbers.
Engage.
You can tell they have the buck and ball because their uniforms are a lighter blue than the traditional Union uniforms. At least the guys with the jackets. And they get nice flanking shots, slowly pushing CSA back there. Looks like 7th Michigan did go in. And they get a wipe there. But they're kind of weak themselves.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Flag up 7 Michigan. Flag up 7 Michigan.
But you do got NYV that's going to circle around here, down flag.
I just got here. We were just there.
On the left, there's a guy on left. Guy on left.
And Union's finally pushed down the hill, but these guys are in a pincer here. IVB, 43rd, Mississippi, taking nice shots down the road towards 42nd. 42nd realized they didn't fully wipe. They got to turn around, charge them out.
Organize. Oh, fuck, Christy. Are we all good? Did we kill everybody?
Yo, friendly.
Open the hill, open the hill.
And so 42nd's going to have to be concerned with those main spawns from the 11th Mississippi and Pickett's Brigade. They never got the CSA flag down over here as well. Which, it's right there. Look at that. I was a little concerned for a second because I'm like, I'm sure they had a flag over there. But Union main spawns pushing in again. HL, Midwest, and 7th Michigan. They've finally taken this side of the map, so Union's set up to where they can push in, but a lot of those CSA guys wiped, now pushing out. CSA never lost a flag. That's, that's probably the most impressive thing out of everything tonight is the, just, teams aren't really losing their flags. Huge props to them, but That's a good match. 43rd, they push up, and Union for sure now gets pushed out of that side. That's huge for CSA because now they can really focus on one side. I would really have expected Union at some point to just collapse in the center, but I get you not wanting to go in straight on the point. It's still going to be a kind of a pincering move. And, I mean, Union taking their time to form up or figure out what they want to do is let these CSA respawns who they wiped get back in the action. NYV in the center. You got Stonewall Brigade there as well. Some PB guys on this side of the map as well. Taking shots, and Union starting to loop around. Same groups that have been over here are here.
Stack up, but don't stand behind each other if you can.
Spread out, find a spot next to each other.
And as expected, or at least anticipated, Union pushing in. They're really crammed in the road, though.
Reload!
I mean, volleys aren't going to force the CSA out of the position. I mean, the spawns for both sides really close to the point here. I mean, Union's got that bucking ball. They really should be going in.
19th west, 19th west, 19th west.
Brace!
God damn it.
Let him come to you. Shoot him down.
I'm gonna die anyways. I'm one shot. Fight me.
It's kind of surprising to see such an aggressive start from the Union side. Like, they really pushed the CSA spawn, and then they just didn't. But it looks like a coordinated attack. CSA holds there, but you do have some Union getting in the point. But SB, beautiful flank. Man, this is... Union's getting curb stomped right now. Union's still alive, 40 seconds pushing on the point. IVB's got a about face, at least Sevy is.
Face the street, IVB.
And they're starting to take the point back.
What the fuck is going on? Hi, CSA. Can I join you?
Yeah, CSA is going to be able to easily retake that. No problem. CSA pretty much hold everywhere. And they've taken the Union left. What a match. There's a pretty deadly charge over here as well. We briefly looked at it. I mean, this is something else. Union main spawns are guys still alive trickling in. It's 40-second PA for the most part. They're starting to decamp the point. IVB still holding at distance. 9th LA down the road.
They're in between the houses and they're on the fence line to our left.
Holy shit, move up closer, get on point,
On this line defending. Make sure you switch. He can only load so bad.
Oh my god, the guy beside me just got killed because of
And CSA is going to start pushing up to make sure they can hold the point. And they just want to hold this the whole time.
Keep it moving.
Moving,
SB. On the line.
Holy shit, it's a turkey shoot, gentlemen.
It really is. Union just trying to get down the road to some cover, but it's a mess. HL on our right. 7th Michigan on the left. Midwest is moving down with some 9th Corps. And what is the situation for the Union? They're just pile driving it from their main spawn. 9 minutes on the counterattack.
Go Hood. Go home, Hood.
Watch on the backyard.
SB, get up here. Left and right, boys. Get up here.
GI, go home. On the right. In the alley.
Shoot that alleyway. Shoot that alleyway. That alleyway on the Arkansas left. Light them up.
CSA might hit Union to final push. That'd be something. Union's considered the attacking team at this point. They're counter-attacking. And so as a result, they get the attackers' final stage, at least during the early cap, which is final push. And I'm pretty sure you rarely, if ever, see it. But I'm pretty sure that gold timer is going to drop if Union hits final push. But it, of course, depends on if the gold timer is, you know, low enough. CSA gets knocked with taking losses. Regardless of what happens, as a result, this is a huge win for CSA. Whether it be they hold for the next 8 minutes and outright win the game, or the fact that...
Fuck you, man. You guys suck. You guys are absolutely terrible. You guys are so bad at your job.
Or it's just the fact that they have brought down both sides at a minimum right now. They're taking losses with 38.5 minutes on the clock. CSA is slowly starting to get pushed off the point. Union trickling downward.
Yeah, I'm not...
Hey, buddy. Yes.
I'm just gonna open the gate.
So Union starting to win on point. CSA reforming at least at a distance. Union trying to go for that left side, but they got a big wave. Mind you, there's some charging happening on the other side of the map. CSA starting to push Union out, but I think Union's just trying to condense on the point here. 42nd below us. How is that CSA flag still? Okay.
Runners coming in on the right. Whack them off. Lock them all up. Get the point, boys. Get the point. Come here, bitch. Come on. That's right.
CSA needs to just charge in at this point. You're up 2/3 of a morale stage. If Union retakes the point, they're going to regain 2/3 of a morale stage. You don't want to let them regain as many.
Enemies in the road in front of us. Coming down.
As long as you protect the flags, that's all that matters, which it looks like CSA has for the most part. NYB is probably the furthest forward group in Union season.
Come on, you fuckers. I'll take you all on. This is my hellscape.
This flag.
What? Oh my, there's a thrust from a lot of CSA that keeps the point out of Union hands. Love it. CSA just lost a lot more tickets. That's huge for them. Which they still got more pouring in. Union's gonna retake it now. They regain a significant amount of tickets, but both sides deep into taking losses with a lot of time on that black timer, which is now starting to tick down again.
I will beat you.
So CSA, that bucking ball shot got 2 flags down. That was a nice shot. Outside of 1 flag down on point, CSA starting to, you know, reform at distance. Union, once they get breaking, CSA can capture and win. They're probably looking to that right now. But again, they've got plenty of time. They don't have to full send the point once Union hits breaking, or full send now. They could play this slow, but time will tell.
They're south. They're south. Southeast. South. Southeast. We're moving away. Falling back.
HOD!
And so CSA starting to reposition here across the map. Union pulling off point, and they're starting to react based on CSA movements to the west side of the map. You don't want to get outflanked and pincered, that's for sure. But it looks like mostly Union's returning to their original positions, which they can't go too far from point. I mean, Union's going to hit first down to breaking.
Come here, Pancake.
Go back over to the right. On the right here. Get your bullets in those.
Union really pushing out here. This is bold of them. 83rd going to try to hold this.
Save me, Captain.
Right, stop, boys. Hello.
I mean, maybe Union trying to catch CSA off guard, defeat in detail. Very risky move. They put themselves really far away from the point with 2 flags, too. Union will win the charge there. A lot of Union involved. Midwest HL, 7th Michigan, NYV's rolling up on the flank. And they hit that flag down for the moment. Union drops the braking, so if CSA captures the point, they win.
Gonna goon in your hair, Charlie.
Ninth LA, popping shots down the road. Union realizes NYV's behind. They try to punch out. Also get the flags out. So a bit of a mixed charge there. Union pushing up on the CSA right push, and they throw them back. 42nd and HD. 19th Indiana as well. CSA a lot kind of huddling in the center right now. Union do end up winning the charge, get NYV's flag down over there. And this is beautiful. 400-man chaos. Meanwhile, you got Ivory B down here starting to push up a little bit. CSA that were on the right side, Little Mississippi and PB reforming.
Well, shit. Aim for the belt.
Union starting to go down on tickets. That is not good for Union, that's for sure. Generally, you want to be up as a defender by a third to a half of a morale stage. That's enough of a ticket buffer between you and the attacker. Just to compensate for the fact that the attackers have infinite spawns when they hit their final stage and final push. And that's probably why we see movement from the Union right now. More towards the center near point. Large Union mass pushing out to the west side again. Either holding in reserve, which I don't think would make a whole lot of sense, or they're going to try to flank around like they did before. Which probably makes the most sense at this point. But, I mean, we'll see.
Give you a bit more cover from the left. Nope. Copy. Coach, you might want to do the same.
Shut up, nerd!
You too.
They're just... I mean, I guess these guys are keeping distance and not taking a lot of casualties. But, I mean, they're leaving some of their groups over here to dry, and most of the CSA team is pounding on them. I think in Indiana, a couple guys over here against PB and all of Mississippi. So they're just outnumbered. There they go. It's like there's no way they're holding back here. For a long period of time, anyways. A third.
Reload behind the building.
PVI pushes them off. Union almost is down about a fourth of the stage.
I found the 11th again. I found the 11th.
Southwest to west, the flags are moving. Flag drop.
It's so hard to find my fucking
Oh, never mind. It looks like they changed their mind again and they're going in.
I see a flag.
That's our flag now, boy.
Beat the shit out of these guys! Fuck you, Yankees! I want to get fucking beat the shit out of them!
Kill the flags!
Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, reload your pistol. Reload your pistol. Reload your pistol.
CSA reinforcement shifting over. SB most direct.
Get your load. Back up over the fence and shoot him.
And looks like that's going to push Union back. CSA up by half morale stage. This looks like it might be over for Union side here. NYV pushing up behind 42nd.
Shoot him never take my sister. Shoot him in the back, boys.
And any second now, HL. Sorry, I mean, they will hit last stand, but the whole Union team is going to hit last stand. IUV near point.
Hey, FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's!
Yes, sir. Less than a month until the second movie comes out. Glorious day it'll be. Even though I probably won't watch it until it comes out on streaming services. But that's besides the point. So, Union hits last stand. No more spawns for them. They die, they don't come back. If they were dead upon last stand being hit, they spawn back in, so the Union gets one more wave. Their only priority at this point is to get the Union into, sorry, the CSA into final push as soon as possible. But CSA has a half morale stage on them, and so Union's likely to just get wiped by that point. And they are already on point. A couple of guys here, most 20th New York.
You guys again, goddammit. You haven't moved.
So, last Union kind of hurrah here. I mean, you got guys over here as well, but 7th Michigan, HL, Midwest, going around the side. They're trying to not go directly down the road. They're trying to hop over that fence, which they can't there. 7th Michigan going more straight at it, though. Meanwhile, opposite side of the map, last of the Union over here being charged out. So last year Union gone there. And this is it on the point.
I want to charge.
I want to play with them. I want to play with them.
I didn't mean to do. Uh-oh.
Come on, hippies, let's play.
So CSA push up onto the point now. IVB mostly up there right now.
Stay on this line, IVB. Don't push IVB.
Rest of the CSA starting to file in. And that's going to be it for our second round here. I mean, Union played a very aggressive start to the match, pushing really far out, trying to catch CSA off guard with that buck and ball advantage. It did not work tickets, so they backed off. CSA was able to take the traditional grounds that they normally would. And even though they were up a little bit on tickets, they said, we're going to early cap and kind of do what we did last round. And they held that for a long period of time. And both sides got, I mean, by the time the Union retook the point, Union regained tickets, and both sides were very low into taking losses. It was a very successful early cap, brought down Union and CSA a lot of tickets. More important that the Union was brought down there. And then CSA just whittled down the Union as Union tried some back charges to see if that could change the tide, but did not do enough. Really, 2 fun rounds. Thank you to Hood and HDC for letting me watch. Really appreciative, at least for now. This is the plan going forward. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of the broadcast we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord and daily clips channel in the description as well. And if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link. I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. Pinned comment also has War of Rights yearly award nominations. Fill that out. Thank you guys for watching. Means the world. God bless. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.